My name is FlashLearners, and I am your teacher from the future. Today, I shall be telling you one thing. Do not choose the wrong course. One of your biggest undoing or the biggest mistake you can make as a student is picking the wrong course at this level. If you are watching this video in the presence of undergraduates or your parents or elders or those who graduated, they will agree with me that to a large extent, they probably regretted their course. Not all of them, some or even many. Or on the other hand, they will tell you that if they have the opportunity to go back to school, they may not study the course they studied before. This is for many. However, few of people, few of graduates, few of students are happy because of the choice of course they made. They are happy today because they would not be where they are if not for the choice of course. Good. What does that mean? This is like two-edged sword. If you choose the right course, fine, you are going to be happy and it's going to work for you. If you choose the wrong course, you are going to regret it. A question comes to mind. What is the right course and what is the wrong course? Now, the right course or the wrong course is not really a particular course or, for let me put it this way, medicine and surgery can be the right course, it can be the wrong course. Engineering can be the right course, it can be the wrong course. Pharmacy can be the right course, it can be the wrong course. Law can be the right course and can be the wrong course. Agriculture can be the right course, it can also be the wrong course. Banking and finance can be the right course, it can also be the right course. This is why talking about right or wrong course, it is more focused on the person. What is the right course for me? What is the right course for you? Because the right course for you may not be the right course for me. We are different, different mentality, different ways of learning, and different background, different mindset, different interest. So this class is divided into three mistakes people make when choosing courses to study, and how three steps to choose the right course. Then finally, what I think. Now, this is different from what society tells you. I'm going to tell you based on experience, based on the word they and the real thing. People will not tell you the real one because they will like study medicine and you get a good job, study law, but it's beyond all of that. There are so many struggling doctors, so many lawyers that are struggling, they regretted studying law. How many? So this class is very, very important. And as we go, more points will be added. Remember, do not choose the wrong course. What mistakes do people make in choosing courses? One, following friends. You ask your friend, what do you want to study? She says law. Oh, I want to study law. Now, you want law. You ask someone, what do you want to study? Or what are you studying? The person says electrical and electronic engineering. You are like, wow, I love that course. Good. Now, studying a course or courses are beyond the title. You don't just say, I want to study this. Then, when you get there, you are studying the course, or is that easy or sweet? Now, as a JAMB, you probably feel because this class is based on Nigerian setting. So I am explaining or teaching you based on the reality of Nigeria. You feel once I study medicine or I put medicine to study, once you get to school, every day you wear lab coats, you are doing surgery, or you are giving medicine to administer to people, you are helping the sick, you are healing the sick, you are raising the dead. It is not like that. Or immediately you put engineering to study from 100 level, 200, 300 level, you know, you are repairing cars, you are building planes, you are working with machines. and all of that. You are learning lab code, you are building things. You say yes. Or if you choose to study law, you just think when you are in school, they are giving you wing, you are going to court to solve cases, barrister. It is beyond that. Now, education in Nigeria or courses in Nigeria, they heavily rely on theory. They rely heavily on theory. What does this imply? Most of the things you're doing are subject based. So if you are studying engineering or you choose to go for engineering, expecting to wear lab coat to be fixing machines, fixing laptops, or computer science to be repairing computers and programming, you end up being disappointed. Because personally, if you are somebody who loves to program or you want to be a tech person writing code, I don't even advise computer science because what they will teach you, the curriculum, is different from the real world curriculum. So somebody who studies something else may even be better than you who studies computer science because you are going to be relying more on theory, solving maths, physics, a lot of calculations, old programming language, things that don't even relate to your passion. At the end, you'll be depressed and disappointed. Now, for someone studying engineering, you are going to rely heavy mathematics, heavy mathematics. Now, of course, it will be called EMA, engineering mathematics. You are going to do heavy physics. It will not be called physics, right? Because in engineering, anything from 200 level, you don't do math, you don't do physics. For most other courses, even medicine, anything from 200 level, 300 level, you don't do subjects like math, English, chemistry. We don't call it that name. If you are doing engineering, let's say electrical engineering, your courses will be something like EEE, which is electrical engineering. And the content may be strong physics, electromagnetism. Then if you are doing mechanical engineering, your courses may be in form of MEE, MEE, but they are relying on heavy calculations, heavy mechanics, and you deal with a lot of diagrams and constructions. You begin to realize that I wanted to study mechanical engineering to build cars, but how come I am studying all of this? Now, your secondary school or current reality comes to play. What do I mean by that? The courses you do not like, they become your daily reality. You therefore have to choose to accept or not to accept. Starting from 100 level, for most schools, the courses you'll be doing are related to what you did in secondary school, but in a more standard way to brush you up. In 200 level, it becomes more advanced. So if you are somebody who wants to study medicine because you want to help people, you want to become a medical doctor, you want to heal, and getting to school, you are seeing strong biology questions, you are seeing organic structures, you are seeing structure of proteins, you are seeing a lot of things. And biology has always been your nightmare, something you hate, but you love to be a doctor, but you've never really liked biology or certain of these subjects. So reality begins to set in. You have to choose whether to accept the subjects that are your weakness by force or to be depressed throughout school. So the courses in themselves are not how you picture them, or you probably feel as a computer science or engineering student, they gave you computer, you are pressing computer, monitoring net. You may not even see computer to press at all. That is the reality. So, as you are thinking of any course, think of your subject combination for that course. Those subject combinations, they will likely be taught in deep way in school. Physics for most of the science courses, of course, mathematics for mathematics related courses, for life science, medicine, biology, and other hardcore topics. So you are going to be doing physical and deep drilling and solving. I'm not um threatening you. It's the fact. Ask any student, ask a parent who went through school. So within the beauty of the course, know that it lies in this. And for professional courses like medicine and surgery, engineering, pharmacy, in fact, even law and most of these courses, they are usually very, very stressful, extremely stressful. The only thing that will make you easily get through in this course is if you have passion for the course. This is why first thing I recommend for people is, or first mistake people make is ignoring strength and passion. Strength is, in this course, do you know the subject requirements? Now, do you love the course? Or probably because your friends are doing it, you want to do it. If you do something because other people are doing it, you can't really do it for a long. When challenges and problems comes, you get frustrated, you get discouraged. You cannot. So you must know your strength and passion. So do you just love this thing? Is it in your mind? I want to do this thing. If you have that, no matter what happens, you'll be able to do it. And another mistake people make is parental pressure. It's just like your parents giving you a wife to marry or a husband to marry. Now they are saying, ah, it's a fine boy. This is fine girl. Impressive. There is no problem at all. But are they the one going to live with the wife or with the husband with you? You are the one going to face the marriage. So nobody should tell you who to marry because you are the one to be in that marriage. Once you are facing her or what you face or the battle and everything, you will be there. Nobody will do it for you. Same with courses. I'm not saying you should disobey your parents. I am not saying that. I'm also not saying you should obey them. All I'm saying is that when your parents pressure you to study a particular course that you deeply hate, now you may actually gain admission in that course, but you are going to be depressed throughout your stay. Unless maybe you choose to be open-minded and just accept it. But you are going to not be fulfilled and you are going to have problems. And your life issue will start from there till you graduate. Now, mistakes people made or make when choosing the course is not looking at the job demand. I'll touch this in two ways. Of course, there are certain jobs that certain courses that when you study, to a large extent, it is easier to get job than others. For example, if you study engineering, it is easier to get job as an engineering graduate compared to law. Yes, compared to law. In fact, compared to medicine, it is the fact. Now, this is what I mean. As an engineering graduate, apart from working in your engineering field as a chemical engineer, petroleum or mechanical engineer, most job offer, most company, they accept you irrespective of the engineering you study. Most companies, they have different engineering departments. And let me shock you, as an engineering graduate, you also have a chance of getting a job in the bank compared to somebody who studied banking and finance. Why? They believe that engineering graduate or students, they are smart, they are exposed to calculations and analytics, they are easily able to solve problems and withstand a lot of pressure. So banks would prefer to choose engineering people over probably any other course. I'm not advising you to study engineering. I am just telling you what it is. So it is good when you study a course, you know, okay, what is the job demand? For example, if you study computer science, where are you going to work? Because nobody really cares about that. What they care is that, can you do this job? Can you write this code? So if you have the degree and you are not able to work or do that job, or don't know how to write code or build a software, or know how to do TensorFlow, or don't know the job description, there will be a problem, right? So, which takes me to what I think. I will still come here, but let me go to what I think. And this class is just reality of life. I am not painting anything or trying to discourage you. It's the truth. If you think I am lying, prove me wrong. I am a graduate, of course. I graduated in 2019. I may tell you my personal experience. What I think is this: in this modern day versus the country you are, I think that is also here, the country you are. We live in a country where we don't put a square peg in a square hole. We try to put a square peg in a round hole, which means most jobs you see today in the country, people doing that thing, they did not even study that course. They did not. It's based on, okay, this. They did not really study that. So can we say that to a large extent, in terms of job demand, the course you study may not really determine your success in life? That is also true. Your course does not determine how successful you may be. For example, let's say you study medicine and you are working in a hospital in the country. Probably, okay, let's start with in the country, and they are paying you, let's say 200,000, 500,000, 1 million naira, 1.5 million naira a month. That may be the, or 2 million naira, which means you're already a big boy or years of experience. Looking at the current economy, is that enough for you to survive? As a jambite, yeah, it's a big amount, but it is not. That is not big enough amount for you to survive in life or to live the life you want to live. It is actually big. But by the time you start having responsibilities, life, things to handle, plus the work pressure, you are probably okay with the money, but money till night, you are in the hospital, you are in emergency, you are consulting. As such, you will not live a fulfilled life. But if it were your passion, you will be happy doing it. But if you did it for the money, you will have the money, but you don't have happiness. That is when everybody starts realizing in life that money does not buy happiness. But you will not know that money does not buy happiness until you also get to that point where you have the money and you are not happy. Right? Good. So let's proceed. What I think is this. Let's say you study engineering. Fine. Jobs are in high demand. You work. Good. But with the engineering skill, how much will they pay you? Highest, you work in share. How much are they paying you in share? Let's say, like we said, for entry, 500,000, 1 million, 1.5 million, and the rest. Good is the money. You are working for the money. Morning, afternoon, night, you are working. In fact, they are paying you for your life because it has a lot of health risk. You are enjoying the funds. But if that is not what you want or your passion, plus your health issue and stress, you will also not be happy. But if it is what you love and your passion, genuine one, then you are able to do it. So the right course should be the one that you sincerely have passion and love for. Two, the one that you are on, you love the subjects that are required for that course. If you hate mathematics with passion and you want to study mathematics as a course, or you want to study engineering that rely heavily on mathematics, or ecostats, economics and statistics that rely heavily on data, it may be difficult for you unless you learn to accept. So the right course is the one you love so much with passion that the subject you are able to handle them. The right course is the one that, okay, if you study this course now, what next? What would you do next? Right? So, in essence, mistakes are don't follow friends in choosing course, don't ignore your strength and passion, don't follow parental pressure. Of course, I am not saying you should disobey your parents, but do whatever you want with this information. Then check the course, job demand. After this course, what can I do? Now, there are no jobs anywhere. There are no jobs in the country. Even outside the country, it's not your country, so it's very hard for people to appreciate you because the country has a bad reputation, and it may be easier for people to see you probably as a scam or fraudster. But if you are highly okay, effective in your job, in your course, you can get jobs outside the country. That is if that is your plan. So since there are generally no jobs, how do you choose a course? You choose a course that has a high chance of self-employed, a course that, okay, if I study this course, if I don't get this job, then I can be doing this with the course. This is what takes me to what I think. I've been skipping it since. Let me face it. Good. What I think is one, any course you study based on your passion or any reason, it's okay. I don't have problem with any course. But what matter or the things that matter are one, Self-development. Immediately you are in school, you get admission, or even right now, start developing yourself, start learning skills. This is why in the Flash Learners Educational app, I will share the link in the bio, or you can check it on Play and App Store. Flash Learners Educational app. I have a section called Digital Skill, Digital Skills on the app. I also have a section called the Daily Flash. Daily Flash. There's a section on the app called How It Works. How it works. The purpose I added these three parts to the app is that self-development and skills is the biggest currency today, irrespective of what you study. There may be a 90% chance that you will not work with what you studied. Go to the streets, go look at your family, count every 20, every 50 people that are graduates. Tell me how many of them are doing what they studied and working with what they studied. If you are able to count 10 out of 50, then I will be surprised. I will be very, very surprised. There is a chance that you study this your course, you are not going to use it for different reasons. Based on you are not able to get the job for it, or you don't even know where to work for it, or you are half baked, you are not even qualified enough to work with the course. Because most schools in Nigeria, as of now, 98% of schools in Nigeria, they churn out half baked graduates. So if you study medicine, engineering, law, you are going to come out unqualified. You cannot do any of the things you study. I don't think there's any course you will study right now in Nigeria that after graduation, based on only what you have taught in school, that you'll be able to do that and you will not. You wouldn't. You study engineering, mechanical, you can't repair brake pad, you can't fix car. Electrical and electronics, you can't fix bulb. Petroleum engineering, you don't even know what drilling is or oil is. Medicine and surgery, you can't even perform surgery. Although many schools they are trying in health aspect, pharmacy and medicine. But the standard is generally very low. Or you study business admin, you don't even know how to do business, you don't even know anything. Rate of return, you don't know what budgeting is. In fact, if as a business admin student or business education student or somebody doing business from second year, third year, you should already be establishing business. But it is not sufficient. In this channel of Flash Isaac, I don't lie or deceive you. I tell you how it is. Good. So, self-development, improve yourself from now or 100 level. Look for a skill to learn, irrespective of your course. If the skill aligns with your course, fine. If it does not, it's also good because that is the advantage. And digital skills are also very important. You know, if you want to learn a programming language, start now learning one. If it's app development, if you want to learn artificial intelligence, if you want to learn building of any of these tech skills, as you see on the FlashLearners app to introduce you, start learning and studying. If you are able to add any of those major skills to your course, once you come out, that is what makes the difference. In fact, if we have 50 graduates or 100 graduates applying for a job, that is if you wish to work, what differentiates you from every other graduate? It is the extra development, extra skill that you have. That is one. Two, it is easier for you to be self-employed or easier for you to get job with the extra skills you have to your course than only the course. Else, you'll be disappointed. Three, the if you're able to learn any of these major skills or tech skills or digital skills, in terms of even money, the money you make from them will be far, far bigger than any amount that you'll be paid from studying all of these traditional courses. Two, business mindset. From now in school, you must learn business mindset. Sell something, either digital or physical. Try to learn business tips, business strategies. Business plus your course plus skills is what makes you successful. You must have this business mindset. In fact, this class is limited, so I'll not be able to say a lot of things. That is why I am picking one, and making things uh, scattered. But hopefully, I may have definitive guide for that. Two, Remember, there is a disclaimer. Let me put this as my personal opinion. In case they sue me, I will say it is my opinion. It is not general. Looking at the current standards, the current situation of the country and the world, go to school, gain admission, very important. But school should be your plan B. Plan B. School should be your plan B. The skills you are learning, your social influence, your extra business you are pushing, your friends and connection that you are doing in school should be more important than your course. Because if you focus only your course, you do all of that and you probably graduate, the best you can is to get a job without any extra skill or meaningful impact in the world. Or the best you can get, you graduate, you go abroad, do your masters, you now post online, masters in mathematics, in engineering, but no meaningful impact in the world, no meaningful financial impact. But doing all of these self-development, learning skills, connection, and all of that will expose you more to people and it will help you to provide solution to people rather than consuming. So, in summary, these are mistakes to avoid in choosing courses. Don't follow because people are doing it or strengths and weaknesses or parental pressure. In fact, there is somebody I love so much. She looked at all different courses. She knew herself, say, me, I no too know book. Medicine is not for me. Law, all those things are not for me. She just chose a simple course she can do. She started doing that one, not giving her stress. She get admission easily. Remember, the more competitive the course, the harder it is to gain admission. So you can be writing JAMB for 10 years or 5 years or 3 years just to get the course. While then somebody who just look at their own strength, this is what I can do. Simple, non-popular course, they will gain admission. Before you gain admission, they almost graduating. It's also a thing to look at. And the person was studying a simple course, less demanding, and was learning extra skills. And now she graduated. She's not even working with the course. She's doing the extra skill, and that's what is giving her money. So to choose the right course, know yourself, not about people. Yourself, think deep, know what you want, know your capability. Check job demand, what you can do with the course. And if there is no job, what can you do with the course? Or what would you do if you don't get a job? Don't assume you must get a job, no jobs. So what will you do if you don't get a job? Good. Three, look at the future. The future is tech. The future is in AI. The future is um, deep thinking. The future is open mind. So think in a broad future. How will I be able to fit into this future? Ladies and gentlemen, I think I should not go further. This class took a different drift than I planned, but it's for your own good. So feel free to ask your questions in the comment box and I'll be there to answer. Take care.